Hi, my name's Joshua, and I'm trying music. I started this channel to give myself a chance to learn how to listen to music better and, figure out all the different parts that make up the whole. And what better way to do that than to listen to music I've never heard before and see what I can hear. Now, I'm really excited about today. My favourite band ever, Lovebites, has dropped a new track, Judgement Day, and we're going to be having a listen to that for the first time and seeing what awesomeness they have in store for us today. So, let's not muck around and waste any time. Let's jump straight into this video and see what amazingness Lovebites has for us. Okay, now this is cool. Now, I forgot to mention at the beginning, so they've had a new bassist. So Fami has joined the band as new bassist and replaced Miho. So this is actually a really cool way to introduce the bassist to the band. So they did an introduction video already to show who she was, playing with their original songs. But here we have a real cool bass accentuated intro with Fami, who is quite a good technical bass player, being able to show some of her skill and get her highlighted right in the first track of the new album this is her first album with Lovebites. So that's really cool. We've got the atmospheric sounds in the background. It starts off with, you got the air, the wind whistling through the air. And then as it builds, we start hearing Asami, who's been running through the forest or whatever there. And we start hearing her panting for breath coming through and getting louder, that gasping for air. And with that real melancholic sound of the intro, which is sounding really ominous, and it works so well together. I really like that. So we're going to start right back to the beginning and have another watch. Cool. Okay, this is cool. So we've got a few things happening. So we've obviously got the band coming in. Everyone's coming. We got some awesome good killer guitars. The drums are coming in. Mahaduna on the drums is killing it. And then we have in the background, you can hear there's a synth piece. Semi-brass kind of synth in the background, which is giving some nice accents. Another thing that stood out to me was that Afami's bass, she's got one of those headless stocks on the bass. That's pretty cool. Doesn't have all the pegs and stuff on the end, so it looks a bit weird, but I've seen a few guitars like that. I've never seen a bass like that, so that's cool. Anyway, yeah, it's sounding really good. And they all look really cool in their new outfits, or these special outfits. Cool. And then also you've got coming in there like a choir element coming in as well, just building up that intensity and building up that that suspense.
Never lived, never died, never end, no way
So it's this verse here. We've got Asami singing a line, and then when she stops singing, you hear that synth come back in with a do 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 do, and then back into her line. So we don't have that overpowering her singing. It only comes in when she's not singing, and it just keeps everything flowing and nice and interesting, and just keeps that pace of the song going. So this whole running theme, we've had the images of Asami running through the forest, and it's just keeping that kind of that running, urgent, let's keep going theme. Okay, that's cool. So I'm guessing this is the chorus, and man, Asami's vocal is incredible in here. Like she's been just getting better and better throughout their albums. This is great. Very flippant. That power metal, high octane, high drama. This is so epic. And I'm just loving it. Everything's going good. We've got a strong bass line in there. The guitars are going good. Nice little licks happening. And Haruno on the drums. Obviously tying it all together. This is just going off. I'm really enjoying it. Okay, now that was an epic solo section. Oh man, I've missed hearing a new fresh Lovebites solo. That was so good. Now we'll go back and we'll listen to the whole thing again. So we had the two, obviously we had the two guitarists, Miyako and Midori, alternating and then coming together. And throughout the background, especially the first sort of half of the solo, the bass line in behind, Fami's bass line, really grunty, digging in there, complementing the solo so well, but definitely present there and just meaty. I'm not sure how far back we're there. That was a long set of solos. So let's see if we can break down the solos a little bit. But yeah, cool solos. yeah, and I'm really enjoying Farmi's addition to this band. She's fitting in well. Yeah, so you can hear in that, you can hear that the bass has got this sort of a galloping, but it's got an edge to it. This galloping, and it's kind of matching the drums. Drums are doing a similar thing, and then you've just got this killer solo. Now, the other thing I'm noticing with the solo is traditionally in Lovebites, you've had quite a variance in guitar solo styles between the two guitarists. Here, the styles seem rather similar. The tones are different. That you can hear the different guitars, and that they're panned as usual. But the solos are quite similar in sort of structure and style, which is something they're beginning more like that recently, I guess. And I think in the early days they really tried to be different, and now not so worried about that. And it is a kind of a song where you kind of want to have that continuity. Everything's about this being chased, this continuous tension, being chased, running, galloping sound. So you wouldn't want too much of a variance in the styles. You wouldn't want a nice slow solo as well as a fast. That's not what the song's about. The song is about this chasing sensation. Cool, and in here we've got that that synth has come back in. The has come back in there from the chorus. So we've got a bit of continuity there. Okay, now this that reminds me so much of a classical piece. Probably violin or strings, some sort of string. Maybe even almost like Winter or by Vivaldi, something like that. And I know Miyako, who probably wrote this, she writes a lot of their music, and she's got that real strong classical background. Wouldn't surprise me if she's brought in something like that, but it's definitely got that sort of classical Vivaldi sounding element to it. This little section here, it's really cool. Okay, so just there, she sings a line. There's the vocal melody line, and then the guitar follows it up. So we'll just go back a little bit, and you should be able to hear that. And there was again, so we've got the two different lines. with the guitar following it, and then the melody was slightly different on that second line, and then the guitar did a very similar vocal line as well. And an outro. Was not expecting that that outro. But oh my goodness. This is probably got to be. I was going to rank right up there with some of my favorite songs from these guys. And Asami's vocal, I love the tone, and the notes and the vocal holdouts and everything. It's just incredible. Yeah, this is a really good song. I'm really excited about the rest of this album. There's some cool music. Yeah, the bass has got a different feel to it, which makes sense with the new bassist. And I'm really liking the style. So yeah, I'm quite happy with the new bassist so far. This is amazing. Yeah, love the song. It's great. Some cool elements in there. Bit of those sort of classical elements from, you know, borrowing from some classical masterpieces. We've got a bit of synth in there, vocal choirs. Everything is just a flippin' epic driving song that just never stops. I have to go back through and look at the video and see what the chasing is. I did get some like flashes of maybe it was being chased by a wolf or something, which makes sense with some of their motifs in the past. And I think at the beginning I may have heard footsteps, which kept going when she stopped in the video, so maybe she was being chased by something. It does sound more like poor footsteps than like a boot or, you know, a human footstep. So yeah, we'll have a listen to that again another time. But yeah, thanks for listening. This has been a great song. Really excited for more Lovebites. Hopefully they'll drop some more before their album comes out later next year or early next year. And yeah, thanks for dropping by. Let you go. Catch you around.